Hello beauties, long time no chat. Gabbie checking in to take Lily from this to this. Without any further ado, let's get started. So the first thing I did was I framed her face by filling in her brows using the micro brow pencil by NYX. I believe she's shade Espresso all the way through. And I just ran that through her brow hairs to make them nice and thick. Meanwhile, are you subscribed? Please subscribe. And I went over my work using the Brow Freeze by Anastasia Beverly Hills. I've been using this gel over my brow product. I find that when I use it first, my brow pencils and pomades just don't quite set the same way. So I like to gently run it over my brow once I've already filled it and press things in as you are seeing. And she's not afraid of makeup, so we went and carved those brows using the Ultra HD Concealer by Makeup Forever. And I did go quite light with that shade because we wanted to create some contrast. Lily's a baddie, okay? So we had fun. I love using natural hair brushes to blend cream products. I just find it works great. So you'll see me doing quite a little bit of that around the concealer area. And I know people prefer synthetic, but hey, I like doing it with natural hair. And then I used the new NARS foundation, which I absolutely love, to color match her. And as you see, she has quite a little bit of hyperpigmentation. So it was important for me to match her first before I went in and did some color correction, because I just didn't want to lose her shade. I color corrected using my MAC corrector palette. And then I went over with my NARS foundation. And then again with the Ultra HD Concealer from Makeup Forever, I went and carved out the areas of her face that I wanted to bring forward. She has beautiful golden undertones, so I wasn't afraid to use some gold to really go in and highlight. And then I used my Loyal Fenty Beauty matchsticks to carve out her face and give her some structure and some shading and some contouring. And then a good trusty beauty blender will help you bring all of that together. That's my little nose trick. And if you want a full video about how I tackle noses, just ask, because that's my thing. I've been doing it with pencil for a minute now, and I absolutely love the result. Again, you want to structure. I didn't want to change her nose shape. We don't do that over here. And that's the first part of my complexion. I'm going in with some NARS liquid blush in shade ORGASM. And then I'm setting with the Airbrush Flawless Finishing Powder by Charlotte Tilbury, my absolutely favorite setting powder right now. I love, 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 love. Can you see how it just erases any kind of texture you have on your face? That goes for wrinkles, acne scars, anything. And then I went over that using some Ben Nye luxury powders before going in with some MAC Chromoline on her lid to create the base for my dark matte Viseart eyeshadows that I'm going to use to start structuring what is going to be a halo smoky eye. If you know me, you know I love halo smoky eyes. And today we did a halo smoky eye. And then went in with some Gabbie. I'm going to have a whole video about Gabbie because these little eyeshadows I absolutely love. They're essentially pressed pigment, so they're mica powder that's just been pressed into an eyeshadow form. Absolutely go check them. And this was the product I had been wanting to try. It's by Brilliant Cosmetics. This is a black-owned makeup brand, and she has this like rosy golden, as you can see, that I used in the center of the lid to just bring the look to life. We popped on some eyeliner, some Tati lashes in TL9. This is not for everybody, but Lily is not afraid of good glam. And then I started brushing away that luxury powder from Ben Nye. I finished my look by adding quite a little bit of eyeshadow underneath. And I wasn't afraid to play with that dark matte palette and go back and forth into some pinks and some browns to really bring the look down almost way down into the under eye area. I'm happy about how far I went outside my comfort zone because I don't usually apply this much makeup, but like, look at her. And just to finish structuring her face, I used a bronzer by Colored Rain, another black-owned makeup brand that I absolutely love. And I popped on just a little bit more blush to bring everything together. Again, these are not the types of looks I do usually, but stepping out of my comfort zone for this beauty was so much fun. My final touch for complexion was the Light Wand by Charlotte Tilbury that you're seeing me apply 2 dots of. This is the medium one, and then I'm going in with that brush that is full of blush products and really pushing it and blending it into her skin because I wanted it highlighted, but I wanted it really quite diffused. I love that cheek look that it created. And then just some good old eyeliner. And then I used a cream one in the middle to inner corner section to make her eyes pop. Just a little bit more Light Wand directly on the lip. And then I went ahead and overdrew them. You always overdraw the top lip, not the bottom lip. And then I blended it down and popped some very light pink, like baby pink in the center. And this is a trust the process lip. Because once we had it blended, I went in with Portobello Girl by Charlotte Tilbury and then some clear Fenty gloss on the outside. I gave her 2 glosses because she's that girl. And there we have the final product. I thank you all so much for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Mwah!